The Dry has now hit theatres, a new crime thriller that is made by my home country, Australia. And yeah, so I'm basically going to tell you guys what I thought of this film. I want to know in the comments below if you guys have seen it. I don't know if you can see it overseas or not, I don't know. But if you guys have seen The Dry, let me know in the comments below. I want to know what your thoughts are on this film. Make sure you smash that like button as well. And don't forget to hit subscribe as well. And let's jump into this review.
Perfect.
The Dry, a crime investigation thriller of a film starring Eric Bana. Now, this film is about a detective, which is Eric Bana, who comes back to his hometown to solve a mystery of a murder, basically, of a young family. That involves his best friend. So there's a personal connection there, and now he is going to make this investigation and try and figure out what actually happened. Sounds pretty generic, doesn't it? Sounds like a generic storyline. However, this was a film that I was not really looking forward to. It was one that I didn't really think I was going to go see. I was kind of like, I don't know if I'll see this one or not. I might just skip this one. And you know what? I had that same thought about one film. What, 2 years ago or something like that? Like Danger Close, Battle of Long Tan, another Australian film where I was kind of like, I don't know if I want to see that. Went and saw it. Bam, made it. I think it made it in my top 3 best movies of the year. Absolutely loved it. The Dry, I thought the same thing, but did I have the same revelations of did I love it? And I'll tell you what, this movie is freaking phenomenal. This movie is so good. I was mind blown walking out of that theater of how good. I was like, holy shit. I cannot believe what I just watched and how good that movie was. It was everything I wanted a crime thriller to be. Twists and turns. Just everywhere. But not like in your face where you kind of like see it coming. The major twist of this film at the end in the final act, I never saw coming at all. I was memorized. I was just like, no way. What it did so well is it made you think and really start piecing things together where you're like, holy crap, it's this person. And then it's like, wait a second. No, it's this person. And then the twist comes and you're like, I did not expect that at all. Absolutely fair. It was brilliant. Brilliant, what's it called? Storytelling. Now, it's based on a book, apparently. Apparently, I've never read the book, but if this is based on a book, and to me, they've done a freaking fantastic job. Because sometimes translating a book to the big screen doesn't always work. I mean, we've seen that before. I mean, Mortal Engines, anyone? We've seen that movie. Shit. Tried to do the book thing, didn't work. But this one worked perfectly. The performances were great. Eric Bana was so good as this detective, and like, but what I think made it so good as well was his character. The character was just perfect. I was invested in this character, and what they did was, it was very unique sort of way they did it as well. While you're going through, he's trying to investigate this murder, he's having flashbacks to his past where something happened in his past to him as well that is really playing on his mind while he's trying to investigate this thing as well. And he's trying to piece 2 investigations together, basically. Brilliant. And the way that you saw his character be vulnerable in certain situations and really see him as a person was just so great. And I was so invested in his character. I loved every moment on screen with him as the character. Absolutely phenomenal. The story was just great. I mean, I was sitting there. I was so invested in this story. I couldn't take my eyes off. I was literally on the edge of my seat, like, trying to piece this mystery together with him. With all the twists and turns, with everything happening, listening in detail to the conversations that he's having with the people, trying to absorb the information and put 2 and 2 together to create who I think it is. And there was one point where I was like, oh my god, everything about this one character makes 100 110% that it is her, like it is them. This character is the person that did it. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, holy crap. And then the twist happens and it throws everything I thought, and I was just like, oh my god, wow. Now that makes even more sense. Absolutely phenomenal. And I just thought the way it was shot was great as well. Brilliant. This is just an absolute fantastic film. If this was last year, this would easily be in my top 3 best of the year. Easily. I thoroughly enjoyed this so much, The Dry. The performances are great. The whole cast was great. Everyone was great. I loved all of it. And it just so good. I just can't believe how good this film is. The dialogue's great. The way it's shot is great. Just everything about this film was so great. And I was going to skip this film, and I'm so glad I didn't. This just shows that these little indie films are the ones that you can't miss. And that's why I think, in a way, 2020 was quite good as well, because there was a lot of films on there that I wouldn't have seen because the big blockbusters would have been out. And now I have a more appreciation towards these indie films, and now I want to see more of these little films like The Dry, like Danger Close, Battle of Long Tan, like Made in Italy, like these little ones that I just wouldn't see normally, and that not many people normally go out and watch because we want to see the big blockbusters. And now, having seen The Dry as well, I am blown away. To me, this is just an absolute phenomenal film. Like, this is so good. I would highly recommend anyone go watch The Dry. Especially if you love crime, investigation, mystery, thrillers. This is the perfect movie for you to see. You'll be kept guessing constantly all the time. You'll be riveted in the investigation yourself. You will feel like you're trying to piece it together as well. And when the twist and all that happen, you will be gobsmacked. You will be, I guarantee you will be so surprised. And you'll just be like, holy shit. And you'll walk out of the theater glad that you watched it. So, to me, I highly recommend see The Dry. I absolutely love this. So let me know in the comments below, did you love The Dry? What are your thoughts on it? I am so intrigued to see what people think of this, if they have the same feeling as me. This was just absolutely phenomenal. Smash that like button as well. And don't forget to hit subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Peace out.
Perfect.